The oft-glitched Christian notion of heaven, a blissful realm of harp-strumming angels, has remained a fixture of the faith for centuries. Even as arguments will go on as to who will or won't be saved, surveys show that a vast majority of Americans believe that after death, their souls will instantly ascend to some kind of celestial resting place. But the truth is, heaven is not open to us yet. The dead sleep till the second coming of Christ. There will be two resurrections. The first will be when Jesus calls those loyal to the Ten Commandments and testimony of Jesus Christ, which we read in Revelations 22:14, who are saved, which is to those who sleep, are dead, and those who are still alive to meet him in the air. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Then we, which are alive and remain, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. On such the second death had no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed. The one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. Two women shall be grinding together. The one shall be taken, and the other left. Two men shall be in the field. The one shall be taken, and the other left. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Then the second resurrection will be the final judgment of the wicked people, left behind after the 1,000 years are up. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. The second death will be complete destruction of body and soul back to oblivion. Even hell, which will be the actual earth on fire when the wicked surrounds the city of God, will not burn forever, because God will renew the earth in the end. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven, and devoured them. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. But the fearful, and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Jesus also confirms this in Matthew 10:28, when he says, And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Another confirmation of the wicked being destroyed is in Isaiah 47:14. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. We also read in Malachi 4:3, And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet, in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. We even read in Ezekiel chapter 28 verses 11 to 19, where God prophesies what he is going to do with the devil. We read in verse 18, I will bring forth a fire from the midst of thee, it shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. After the wicked, which surrounded the city of God, has been burnt up with the devil, God will then create the new earth. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. God will even wipe away our memories of the old earth and the wicked people from our minds. We cannot enjoy heaven if we're still sorrowing for those we loved that were wicked. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But as it is written, Eye had not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.